Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off for the Jets.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they'd love to see him find it forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar nice. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready?
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Johnson up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Got it. Ready?
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. It's Johnson on second down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready, set.
The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Looking inside the red zone. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set. Bronco lead, Mustang 19. Ready,
He's going to throw this one. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run here on first down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That one connects. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
14 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run with Johnson, and he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
14. Jets, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Check match. Go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 19. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Panthers 60. Panthers. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Wilson on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Get it. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And up now, running right. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Again to throw on 2nd. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jets 7. Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
19. Cup 19. Here we go. 19.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
19 tight. 9. Get it. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that clock. The defenders are up.
Makes a man miss. He's off. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
24, Jets 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Miller on the return. Making some progress here. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive at home. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Jets take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
Jets, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets jump some of the lead off before the half.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
14. To kick off for the Jets.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Calvin Austin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Just the Eagles.
He's back to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Now looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey,
they go right back to Hall. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one gains 7. And it's good for a New York first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
let's go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Go.
3rd down, give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. It's inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ryland tacks on the extra point, and the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 21. To kick off for the Jets.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They get to Johnson to start this drive. He's way through, but he lost the football. And the Jets recover it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Kate, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pass all 80.
Setting up to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to throw it. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
28, Steelers 24. Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready. Gotta be lying. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
The handoff on 3rd and short. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to the well again. Have him gain about a handful there. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working quickly here. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Steelers 31, Jets 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This, our last play of the quarter.
Get it. Steady, right?
On the counter, Hall. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, come on. Check. Blocking, 18. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a heat.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a fourth quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. There. Going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The tackle made.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
There you go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Let's go.
He's going to throw it. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hawk 70. Hawk Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready, set.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll toss it to Edwards, running right. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Pass play now. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. 19, 18, go.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
10 more yards.
From the set.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Hill comes in motion left.
19. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. This one's caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
42. Steelers 31. Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers at a 2-score deficit. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
Desperation time here. That's cut. This is Addison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Another one to Addison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
70 rings.
They are throwing it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win over.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work.
The score, Jets 42, Steelers 37.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
Ready? Panther 60. Ready?
Running behind center with Edwards. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets push the lead up to 12.
49. Steelers 37. Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
18 cards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
That's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go, check. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Paul running between the tackles. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Pittsburgh.